Guys, I am back. I finally bought a car. We're gonna go pick it up, so come along for the ride.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey guys, this is Andrew, and we are back with another video. Me and my boy Justin over here. We are heading to Chicago. Actually, we just landed in Chicago. We left New York at 5:30 this morning, and it is 7 o'clock here in Chicago now. We're going to pick up the new car. So 2 days journey is going to be getting the car, and we are driving it all the way back to New York. So come along with the journey, and let's see how this goes. I'll show you guys the car in a couple more minutes. Here we go. Okay guys, we are now we have the car. We had to wait 5 hours to get tires put on the car, but everything is set. We have, me and Justin are here filling up the new car, and the new car, as you can see, is another Tornado Red R32. So this is going to be our build project, and I'm so excited to show you guys this car. This thing is going to be amazing with everything that I have planned for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside, we're gonna go take a leak, and then I'm gonna show you guys some more videos of the car. It's currently like 8 o'clock here in Ohio, and we got about another 8 hours worth of driving back to New York. So I'll keep updating with you guys. I'll be back. All right guys, it is like, what time is it, Justin?
1:40 a.m.
It's like 1:40 a.m. We are in Western Pennsylvania, and we still have about 4 hours left. We just got gas, and let's go home. Hi guys, it is the next day. We are finally home. Last night we got home around 6:30 in the morning from Chicago. All in all, it was a 12-hour drive. Me and my friend Justin drove straight from Chicago right back to New York all through the night. It was, to say the least, an interesting drive, but we made it back. We are here now. The car is home, and this behind me is, like I mentioned, my 2004 Volkswagen R32. This car is going to be the car featured in the upcoming build on our channel. So if you guys are interested in seeing this build and you guys want to see it as frequently as I'm posting, definitely hit that subscribe button, like the video, and also hit that notification bell, because we will be having some postings going up fairly recently and pretty consistently. Also, if you guys are not following me yet on social media, such as Instagram or Facebook, definitely go hit me up. I have the links below, and I post daily on my Instagram, so definitely a good thing to check out. I want to show you guys kind of a quick little walk around the car. It's getting kind of late here. It's like around 4:30 in the afternoon on the Eastern Coast, so it's going to get dark pretty quickly. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys just a feel of what the car, the condition it's in, how much I paid for the car, and what kind of the plans are looking like for the future. So let's get into this. So let's just start quickly with what the 2004 R32 is. The 2004 R32 was a car that was only built in 2004. It's one of 5,000 cars built for the US market, and the Tornado Red R, which you see behind you right here, was only one of 500 built for the US market. So this car is kind of rare in the aspect for Volkswagen, and when you go to Volkswagen car shows in the community, they're very into these kind of cars. This is a very sought after car in the Volkswagen community. So for me, that's one reason why I really like this car. As you can also see on my channel, on my Instagram page, and elsewhere, I've had a Tornado Red R32. This is my second R32 that I've owned, and we are going to be building this car a little bit differently than how my last car was built. If you guys want to see videos of my previous car, I have links on my channel and previous videos of that car. I love that car. Sadly, I had to sell it 2 years ago for college, to pay for college and stuff like that. So now that I finally have a job and some stuff is more financially secured for myself, I was able to go ahead and purchase this car. So quickly, let's just talk about kind of what the car has and how much has really been done to it. Currently, this car is 100% stock. There's been no modifications done to this car. Overall, over the whole entire, 15 years of the last ownership of the previous owner, they haven't done any modifications. It's 100% stock, which personally, that was a huge selling point for me. So that's kind of the main reason why I bought this car. Also, I paid totally everything in for the car. I paid $5,750, which personally, I think that is probably one of the cheapest R32s you could find currently on the market, especially Tornado Red and it being 100% stock. So those are two really big things to look out for. One other part of the car does have some high mileage for a 15-year-old car. I would say it's pretty reasonable for the car. Currently, this R32 behind us here has 137,000 miles on it, which that's one reason why it is as cheap as I bought it for. The other reason why this car definitely has some issues with it that are gonna be corrected on the channel as we build out this car. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and kind of show you guys around the car, the details of things, and what's 100% wrong with the car. And what our plans are to get this car back to its true pride and glory days. So let's jump into it. Okay guys, so the first issue of the Tornado Red R32, which is very common, are issues seen like this. So this right here is the start of clear coat peeling. That is a very common issue on the Tornado Red. You could also see up here on the roof, there's a bunch of clear coat that is peeling off. And as you go around the car, you'll definitely see there's a bunch of these kind of spots, which kind of is a real bummer, but that is very well known with the Tornado Red Rs. You can also see right here on the back, there's some clear coat peeling right here. So that is gonna be one of the issues that we are gonna be fixing during this build. We are gonna be working on getting a new paint job for this car, and we're gonna be learning how to paint. So if you guys have any experience with painting, I would love to talk to you guys and see what you guys know about painting. So the next thing that we're going to be focusing on are some more maintenance things that need to be done on the car. We have opened up the engine bay, as you guys can see here. And the first thing we are going to be having to do in this car, right over here on this side of the motor, right over here, this is where the timing chains sit for the VR6 motor. So what we're going to have to do is go into here, and we're going to be replacing timing chains on the motor. This should be done around, Volkswagen recommends it 105,000 miles. It depends where you go. Some people say that the basic timing chains never need to be replaced, but I'm gonna go ahead. We're replacing timing chains on this motor because I have some plans of some new things that we're gonna be maybe doing to this motor. My previous car was supercharged, which a lot of you guys really enjoyed that and thought it was pretty cool. We may supercharge this car. Not entirely sure yet. Want to see what you guys kind of think, but I'm kind of thinking a turbo maybe in the future for this car. So we definitely want to get the timing chain done. And also the clutch on the car has never been replaced. So the clutch is at 137,000 miles. I'm going to upgrade the clutch to probably a daily stage 2 clutch. Can hold probably around 400-ish wheel horsepower. So when we would go and do any kind of force induction to this car, the transmission and the clutch and everything can already handle that power. So those are kind of the things that we're going to be focusing currently in this upcoming season for the build. We're also looking at maybe doing some cams in the motor and also tuning it. So kind of more or less for this year is going to be more getting the maintenance stuff done on the motor, maybe adding a little bit more power to it and getting suspension kind of work maybe situated. I'm also looking at doing some coilovers for this car. The previous car I had was bagged, which I love that, but I think now in this point in my life, I'm looking for something that's a little bit more enjoyable. I could take to a track day and enjoy that kind of thing. Of course, I'll still be going to car shows because I want to see all of you. And that was one thing I really missed, not having a car anymore. And being in the car community really was a wonderful thing. So we are going to be definitely bringing this car to car shows this upcoming year. I already know I'm definitely going to be at Waterfest and some other shows. So definitely be on the lookout for me at these shows. So there's also a few things going on the interior that I want to show you guys that are going to need to be addressed. Most of it has to deal with the seats of the car, and that's kind of really it, or more the issues in the interior. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So as you go into the interior here of the car, you guys can see, first of all, there is one of these adjusters missing for the bolstering of the seat. We need to get that part as soon as we can. That'll be a nice, easy fix. We also have a rip right here in one of the leather stitchings. You can see going right down here, there is a rip. And basically what we're gonna need to do is get this repaired. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm very lucky. All the remainder of the leather seats in this car are very, very clean. It is literally just this one rip right here. So that should be a pretty easy fix, and we can get that done pretty quickly. Other than that though, if you look in here, all the plastic pieces are in very good shape, which is nice for how old the R32 really is. We may freshen up a few things, try to replace this vent over here because there is some, if you guys zoom in right there, you can see there is some fading right down here. But overall, it's nothing really crazy. And the other part in the interior we need to fix is the pedals. You can see right here we have the OEM clutch pad cover right here, but we're missing it for the brake. And also there is no cover currently for the gas. So we're gonna have to get those fixed, get the R32 pedals in this car. Okay guys, moving around to the back of the R32. For all of you who don't know that much about the R32, as I mentioned about the engines up front, we're gonna do a bunch of work to that motor, but this motor is a VR6 3.2 liter motor. This car and motor sounds amazing when you actually like listen to it and everything like that. I'm gonna throw some sound clips in here of my old R32 so you guys can actually hear what it sounds like, but we're definitely going to be upgrading the exhaust on this car. That is one thing I'm definitely looking forward to be doing, and we'll probably be doing that this year, and we'll have some videos out on the upgrade for the exhaust. I'm gonna let you guys hear what the exhaust sounds like right now. This is the stock OEM exhaust on the R32. Like I mentioned, this car has never been modified, which is pretty impressive. A lot of these cars are modified substantially, so that this car is 100% stock makes me kind of feel like I really don't want to modify it. But yeah, at the same time, I do love modifying cars, and I think it really would be almost sad for me not to go and modify it kind of the way I want to. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below if you think this car should be kept OEM stock, because honestly there are not many OEM stock R32s out there anymore. So if you guys want this car to be kept stock, just put a comment down below, let me know. If not, if you guys want to see this thing get modified, that's my main goal. I'm really looking forward to modifying this car and making something fun out of this and bringing you guys along on that journey. So overall, this car is fairly clean. There are no check engine lights on in the car. Overall, that's a really good thing. That's one thing I really like to see when I go to buy a car. There's only one light currently on the dashboard, and that is the airbag light. Here, I'll show you guys kind of the airbag situation over here. So as you guys can tell, right over down here, this is the airbag light. That is currently on for the car. I got to figure out exactly what's going on with the airbag sensor, whether it's a module, a sensor, the actual bag itself, but we will have to figure that out. That's definitely going to be coming up in a video coming soon. I need to figure this out before I even register the car and get it inspected in New York State. So that is going to be a pretty necessary thing that we're going to need to figure out. So that's kind of it. You can see there's no other issues on the dash. Turn on everything here. Like I mentioned, the car is 137,000 miles, almost now 138,000 miles since I drove this car from New York to Chicago, or from Chicago to New York. So should definitely be interesting. We're gonna have to get this figured out pretty soon. Okay guys, so I just wanted to have a really quick video to show you guys kind of what the new car for the channel is going to be and how this project is going to be built. Everything's going to be built over this winter. Not entirely sure how the bodywork's going to come along, but that is going to be a personal thing that I want to learn, and it's going to take a little bit of time to figure all this out. I would love to hear any of your guys' comments and suggestions on how to do bodywork, because this car definitely needs paint work, as I showed you guys. And if any of you guys have any experience working on VR6 motors, R32s in general, you know, shoot me a link, either a DM through Instagram, hit me up on Facebook or on YouTube in the comments section, and let me know what you guys you know, have experience doing working on these cars. I definitely need some help, and I love hearing what you guys have to say about that. So as you guys all have seen, and I've talked about it before, I did have previously another R32. I really missed that car, and it was sad having to sell that car. I personally really love these cars. I think they are beautiful, and I really think Volkswagen nailed the R32 when they came out with this car in 2004. Personally, I don't think there's really another, maybe the new Mark 7 Rs, but I really don't think there's really another car out there that compares to the Mark 4 R32s. You guys gotta let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you agree with me or disagree, I'd love to hear what you guys think about the Volkswagen community and the different type of car options they have out there. But personally, I think this is one of the best cars that Volkswagen has made. I'm proposing a hashtag for this build called hashtag Save the Wookiees. For all of you who don't know, the R32 nickname is the Wookiee. It sounds kind of like, you know, a Wookiee from Star Wars, like Chewbacca. So that's where the nickname comes from. There are a few car shows, such as Wookiee in the Woods, that is specific just for R32s. So I'm going to be taking this car to those shows in the upcoming year. If you guys are interested in going to those shows, meeting up with me, let me know. I'm really interested in just being part of the community again and building this car. I really want to save this R32. I think it's a really great car overall, and want to take you guys along on the ride for this build. So yeah, we're going to end today's episode for our new build. I wanted to introduce this car to you guys, kind of show you what the next couple steps are going to be in the upcoming weeks and months for the car. So if you guys like this video, go down below, hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear any comments you guys have on the video or what you guys really want to see from this car. This car build is going to be, like I said, a car that I want you guys to also enjoy seeing being built. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys are interested in helping work on the car, hey, I'm more than happy to have you guys come here and join me and work on the car. So just hit me up. I'm located on the East Coast, so if everyone who's not here on the East Coast, sorry guys, but it should definitely be a fun build overall, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys in the future. So on that note, guys, we're going to end today's episode for the new introduction of my R32. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all soon in the next video. See you guys later.